What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Garage Simulator. This is Turbo Talon Golf. The date is the 10th, Saturday the 10th of January in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. I got home from the golf course about an hour ago. That's why I'm in my goofy golf course clothes. It is cold here in northern Utah, and you got to bundle up. I walk, so that helps to keep warm, but you still got to have many, many, many layers of clothing on. To get the rest of my reps in for the day, because you only get so many reps in at the golf course, we're going to play SGT Pro Tour Winter 2025. Probably going to get punished pretty good. We're going to knock out both rounds here. 5-foot gimmies, 6,700 yard tees. That's going to be pretty fun for me. Soft greens on the first round. That's nice. 11 stimp. Fairway firmness is normal, wind is calm, and we're at 1,155 feet above sea level. Let's get some reps in. I'm testing a shaft my buddy let me borrow. My buddy Don let me borrow this shaft. It's a Tour AD graphite design DI-6 stiff flex, and I've got that connected to a Ping G430 Max 10K driver head. It's got just a regular lambkin grip on it. I'm not going to change his grip. It's not my shaft. It's actually his, so we're not going to dick with the equipment too much. I do have a few TikToks for you, and let's see what we can do here. We're going to continue the trend of not griping about our shots. If they're bad, we'll do the best we can or take a sim drop. If they're good, we will continue from that lie. So there you have it. That's what we're doing. It's been a while since I hit driver proper, and it's been mini for mostly, right? Okay, we're going left here, which is fine. Usually slice right, so that's fine with me. 188 up 8 yards. Let's just call it 190. Plus we're hitting out of the rough. Let's hit a 4-iron. Ball's going to want to go a little left. Let's aim a little bit to the right. There we go. Good to go. The 4 and 5 iron were very good to me today out at the golf course, as evidenced by that shot. Right on the money, right in the mouth. Guys, you can see the offensive language emblem there in the bottom left of your screen, near the middle. This is not safe for work, and it's not safe for children. There will be F-bombs. My deepest apologies. Just kidding, I don't care. I was doing some quality assurance viewing on one of my videos, and I noticed we didn't really have any background noise. Does this course have background noise? It does, but it's pretty faint. Hopefully you guys are getting something coming through there. Let's continue this journey. Even, oh God, 575 yard par 5. If we don't get off the tee here, or if the ball is not inbounds, we'll get over it, because we're We're just having a good time. You got to be a very stellar golfer to even think about placing in any of these events. I think you got to get 120th or better to even get points, if I'm not mistaken. A little draw, hopefully. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think the OB is where that deep rough starts. No, we would have been able to go over to the highway, so we're good. We got 270 there. We've clearly got a lot of work to do. We got some wah-wah up here. 298. That's a pretty sketchy there. Let's go like 6 iron down into this clearing, and then play into the pin. There you go. You're just eating the course apart, one bite at a time. You're not trying to take too big of bites because you'll choke. You'll choke on that shit. Hey, back patio golfer, how goes the battle? We're getting some reps in here because I just got home from the real golf course and I still got to get my prescribed number of repetitions in, and then I am going to go play some video games or something and try to relax. I also did put together an IKEA chair today. So no matter what happens, played around to golf and put together a shitty IKEA chair. No matter what else happens, we did those two things, you know? Why do you always got to go to the right when there's water over there? Do not go over there. God damn it. And then the ball hit my button box. There we go. This is a birdie look, too far away to really think about making it, but I'll give it my best effort, my best effort. Yeah, get a hold of me on Discord. Shameless, I don't know, this isn't really a plug, but I've had a lot of people say they were going to get a hold of me on Discord and never did. Which is fine. I can't recall what time zone you're in, but I've got to be to bed, like head on pillow by 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if we do play a game, we've got to meet somewhere halfway to where I'm not going to be up too late, because I got to be to work super early, and even on weekends I try to keep my sleep schedule. You older peeps in the chat will understand that 110%. Not exactly a teenager anymore, I'd say. I'll get in there. You know what, guys? Even is good. Even is good. Even after 2 holes is a lot better than we've been doing in the past. We're having a good time. We're hitting some goddamn golf balls. We're getting our daily reps in. We're getting our daily bread in. We're hitting into a soft green, and we got to get over the water. We must get over the water. I hate penalties. Yeah, we can work something out. Hit me up on Discord and let me know what time zone you're in. I talk to a lot of people in these chats. I try to remember details about you guys, but I'm a human being, so sometimes that's kind of difficult for me. But I genuinely try. It's not as if I'm just like, whatever, screw these guys. It's just I don't have the attention span. Is what it is. It's a par 3, so we're going to need to put on our big boy pants to get over to the green here. At least somewhere near the pin. 33 yards. Over the top slappy shot. We got to make sure we're coming around ourselves with the club. Sometimes easier said than done. Oh, maybe we can save par. We're likely going to just go one up, which is fine. We're usually like 5 up by now. So, no harm, no foul in my opinion, personally. Okay. Yeah, dude, I promise it's not personal. I deal with so many people at work and a lot of people in the chat. It is honestly not personal. Guys, this goddamn software, I swear to God, like it's surprising when you make a putt. It shouldn't be, if your ball rolls more than 50% over the cup, the ball should, according to physics, according to known physics here in this universe, in this galaxy, the ball should fall in the fucking hole. Come on. Come on, baby. This stiff shaft on this driver does feel funny, but I bombed one about 290 today. Don let me use his driver, and honestly, it feels pretty good. It's a bit more, it doesn't feel as soft as a regular shaft does, like on impact, but that's kind of the way it works, right? Let's get maybe another hole under our belt or at the end of this hole and check out a TikTok. I'm sure there's going to be a few that I don't understand why I screen captured per the usual. Oh, come on. In the army. We've been watching, we're still watching Christmas movies because we don't feel like we watched enough of them during the holidays. There was just always some excuse to not watch a movie. Don't you make me, you make me sick, GS Pro. I was watching Flying Fat Kid play a 3-man scramble. I missed the stream, but it was Flying Fat Kid, Garbage Garage Golf, and I'm sorry I can't remember the other guy. But I think it was on the 17th hole for birdie. Flying Fat Kid did the thing I was doing yesterday where the ball would lip out of the cup, but like roll right over the cup. And I could just feel his pain through my cell phone screen. All right, one up. Let's see what TikTok's got in store for us today, guys. I was sitting on the toilet capturing these. Let's see here. Vomit inducing. I'm sure they're just amazing. Holy shish kebab. How many of these are there? Okay, some of them are from yesterday, so that's going to be a problem. Is this the first one I got? So it's some chick in her car doing a TikTok. Nobody's surprised. And this is a female with some big hoop earrings, a brunette. She's got a bunch of piercings in this area and way too much eye makeup on. None of that's really relevant. But this one says, it's wild how she's referring to his husband, her husband. It's wild how he can rebuild engines, save lives, and predict every goal, yet he's clueless about why I'm in a bad mood. My opinion on this is medically, like this is a medical fact, a female's hormones throughout their cycle, throughout the month, and I can say this stuff because I've been married for a quarter of a decade, are all over the place, depending on whether they're on their period, if they're ovulating, etc., etc., etc. You guys, if you've been married to a female for any amount of time, or dated one or hung out with one for any amount of time, you know this to be true. I'm not talking shit, I'm stating medical facts. It is impossible sometimes to know why my wife is in the mood she's in, even though I can fucking rebuild engines and save lives and predict every goal. It's impossible to know why she's in the mood she's in sometimes. It's impossible. And sometimes she will admit, because she's a grown-up, that she's in a bad mood for no reason whatsoever. Nothing sparked it, nothing caused it, it was nothing I did wrong. It was just her existing in the world. It was just her, like, fucking air touching her that did it. So this is obviously rage bait. Maybe this gal could learn to become a better communicator. Let's go ahead and delete this one forever. And then the next gal I don't really care for either. I'm actually going to call her out by name because her TikToks are so fucking stupid. Anyway, there you go, guys. What do we got in the chat? If we play a match and you are on your webcam, it's going to be way easier for me to like make a connection. You know, during COVID when everybody was remote working or teleworking, except for people who had important jobs that could not do that, we were always on like Microsoft Teams calls. And a lot of people didn't have their webcam on. They had some stupid background or some stupid fucking emoji, or it was their dog or their cat or their nephew or niece or something. And so I could see that this person's name was Nancy Smith, but I had no idea what Nancy Smith looked like. I could walk past Nancy Smith at work in the hall and not have any fucking idea. I just walked past Nancy Smith. Anyway, all that is to illustrate, Mr. Back Patio Golfer, that once we play some golf and get on the webcam, I won't forget your face and I won't forget your name. And that's an entire rant for absolutely no reason. So if I can get down into this area with my 3-wood, we should have about $1.50 into the pin. I can also, since I'm testing out this new driver shaft, let's just blast one down and see if we can stay out of the water. Hey, Ryan Finnegan's back. Nothing's popping, my friend. Nothing. Just got home from the golf course. It was actually a beautiful day. The sun was out. I would say it was in the mid-40s. Shot an okay score. We decided to move back at the tips. We never played the tips on this course before. But the tips at Schneider's Bluff in northern Utah is only like 6,600 yards. So it doesn't really affect my game. You just gotta, you gotta take an extra club into some of the greens. Par 5, maybe you're not gonna reach it in 3, just stuff like that. But how are you doing, my friend? Okay, we are not gonna be in the water. There's the classic Turbo Talon banana slice. The problem is I don't know if that's OB. Oh! Regular driver does hit quite a bit further than the Mini. Are they all orange? Yeah, it's a Torad Graphite DI6 Stiff Flex. I'm borrowing it from my buddy Don. Feels pretty good. I mean, 245 carry at 1,100 feet of altitude isn't bad. Let's see if we can get out of this crap. We know we got to add 25% to 158, so we got to hit like 200 yards just to get to the green. Let's try the old 4-iron. This could go a lot of different ways because I'm assuming from the other rounds I've played we're at 25% penalty. It was a toey mess. It might roll up there. I think we got pretty lucky, guys. That's one of those shots out on the course you pray to golf Jesus, and sometimes he delivers on his promises and sometimes he doesn't, just like in real life. Let's call this like 41, 42 feet. We're putting again. Feels a little different in here than it was outside today. And for the first few holes, the greens were frozen, so it was impossible to judge putts. But as soon as the sun was on them long enough, it got a lot better. Oh, I thought we were going to get stiffed again. So are those pretty good shafts? Because he said he'd let me use it, but if I wanted to get one, I'm going to have to like get on eBay and buy one. And one of my other golf buddies says he's cleaning out his basement and has a whole bunch of old clubs, like ping eye clubs. And he said he's taking them to the Goodwill if nobody wanted them, and I'm a club hoarder, like real bad, so I was like, yeah, dude, I'll take them. That's leaking a little to the right, but that's not like a bad shot. We're going to be in the regular rough, and I think that's a 10% penalty. Oh, Ryan says they're spendy. I saw a shaft on secondswing.com the other day. It was $1,100. An $1,100 driver shaft, guys. Pandemonium. Absolute fucking pandemonium. Okay, we got to get moving a little faster here. Let's hit a 7-iron into this green. There was another toey shot, and I hit a couple of toey shots at the golf course today too. What do we got going on here? Just need to concentrate better. We are here to have a good time. +1 after 5 on the SGT Pro Tour. I'm fine with that. Everything's fine. Oh my God. Nice and easy, buddy. Nice and easy. I swear to God, my short game was good, and then one day it just wasn't anymore. Oh, that is the worst fucking feeling on the golf course. Well, it's not the worst, but it's certainly pretty bad. When you're like 25 yards from the pin, and you're like, I can chip this thing close for par. And then you do what I just did and actually have to like make a putt. It is so aggravating. If I miss this, it's a double bogey. Okay, so it's not an $1,100 driver shaft. Let me go on a rant here for a minute. You guys have only been golfing for a year and a half. Fucking camera. I've only been golfing for a year and a half, but I've tried irons from the 90s let's just say club sets so I don't have to go through everything individually. Club sets from the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, current. I've tried regular shafts, extra stiff shafts, stiff shafts. I've tried jumbo grips. I've tried normal slim grips. I've tried blades. I've tried player improvement irons. I mean, I've got everything back here, guys. I've got an old 1991 Great Big Bertha over here. I've got 2 sets of single length irons over here, Bryson DeChambeau style. I got AGX Golf and some other company. Guys, I've tried every fucking thing. It doesn't matter. Find a set of golf clubs, put some grips on them, put them in a fucking bag, put some golf clothes on, and go play golf. None of this shit matters. Tiger Woods would beat your ass all over the golf course with Walmart clubs or some shit from the Goodwill. Like, none of it matters. I got my buddies at work talking about buying the new whatever driver, the 2026 whatever fucking hoodly-doo driver. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you slice the fucking golf ball 50 yards to the left or right. Well, to the left is not a slice. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if your driver shaft was $1,100. If you don't have a sound swing, or if you don't have good course management, like, you can have a bag full of clubs that's $4,000. Like, you've got an insurance policy on it. It doesn't matter. Like, and I know this means nothing coming from me, but it honestly doesn't matter. Like, I've tried everything at this point. Everything. Cavity backs, pure blades. Just get some golf clubs, and if they're mechanically sound, go hit them around the golf course and have fun with your friends. If you're practicing and you get a golf coach and he or she tells you how to golf, you are going to be just fine. I promise. No amount of tech is going to save your golf game. But the fucking golf industry wants you to think it's going to, right? It's crazy. It's pandemonium. There's my rant. It does not fucking matter. Go play golf. Right? I could have done that with a $400 3-wood or some shit I found at the Goodwill. It doesn't matter. All right, end rant. End rant. You got thousands of dollars worth of clubs in here, and I'm still like a fucking 17 handicap. 70 yards. Let's punch out of here. Ball's going to want to go right. We might be okay. That's fine. We're out. We're closer to the pin. We ain't trying to set any records here. We're not going to have a career round. Let's just have a good time. Ryan, if you're talking about me, I feel like there's a few things I haven't tried, but dude, I got shit from hell to breakfast. I got a 64-degree fucking wedge over here. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. That was a good shot. We'll take that. Case in point, we were playing with this dude I never played with before. Walks up. He's walking. He's got a walking bag. Like, he doesn't have a cart. He's not riding. And he's just got some run-of-the-mill golf clubs. They're nothing special. Like, they could get stolen out of his trunk tomorrow and he wouldn't give a fuck about them. And the dude shot a 79. He was good at driving. He was good at putting, he was good at chipping, he was good at hitting his irons. Like, it wouldn't have mattered if he was using my clubs and I was using his. He kicked all of our asses, dude. It was crazy. Okay, 210-yard par 3 into the wind. Let's hit the 5 wood. Hey, back patio, if you want to get a hold of me on Discord and just like chat, like, I don't have a problem with that. It'd also be nice if my fucking chat was showing here. You guys, I'm out of my mind here. There we go. There we go. That's better. This is my ugly mug. I mean, we could go up a little bit further with the chat window. It don't matter, guys. Let's hit a golf ball. I'm sure this fairway wood was $400. Let's see. Right? It doesn't matter. We might be on the green, especially since they're sticky. Nope, we overshot it. We could have actually used like a 4-iron there. I am glad to have hit that shot, though. It was a nice shot. You guys, more GS Pro bullshit. We do know that we're in the sand. We're 14.5 degrees down, and we got to go like 17 yards. That's all we know because I can't see anything. You're obviously not going to pull a shot like that off in real life. Blind. All right, we're on the 9th hole. Bad lies only, back patio golf. For anybody who wants to play some golf, hit me up on Discord. But let me repeat myself. I have to be head on pillow by 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I get up for work at 5 a.m. and my fat old ass needs 9 hours of sleep. So if there's some way, if we're in drastically different time zones, we can do some sort of like meet somewhere in the middle. I'm glad to live stream a scramble. I'm basically the only sim golfer I know that's not doing it already. I also wouldn't say I'm the most social dude on the planet. And I wouldn't say I'm very palatable. We know we're nursing a slice, so let's aim a little bit over to the left of the fairway. I really don't want to go OB. That would be not great. We might be okay. Hopefully that lands hard and sticks, because that OB is on the other side of that cart path. And we might be able to get up and over this with a 4-iron. That wasn't that long of a shot. There was a time, well, it would have gone further. It don't matter. I think my Discord's just, I think it's got this same logo. Let me check. Discord, good for you. Discord, good for me. It's Turboed Talon Golf, 2 words. Well, Turboed Talon is one. It's exactly what you see here on the screen, and then golf. And there's some like AI generated image of me as my logo. It says I'm online right now. Can I show this to you? Will that even like work? It's that goofy looking bastard right there. On my dirty old iPhone. Four iron here. We might get up there, depends on how much rollout we get. Can't really ask for a much better shot than that. Oh, this is a birdie look. Man, it feels like we've been on this hole for 20 minutes. Let's see here. She's leaking. Let's just do that. 16 footer. Stay in the circle. This is round 1 of 2, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, if you hit me up and say, hey, this is me, I'll respond by being like, what up, dog? What's up, gangsta? You testing my gangsta? Let's not slice over into the water. I'd much rather be in this bunker right here. What did we do there? Oh, that was a fucking wretched shot. Let's see if we can get out of trouble with the 3-wood. Well, this ball's gonna want to dive to the right, but we're gonna have to counter aim over here because I can't afford to put one in the drink. Let's just aim right there. Why did that go so far to the right, guys? We're taking a penalty stroke. What the fuck? Oh, that ball came off straight right. Dude, I hate this fucking software so much. But we're gonna have a good time. What's the next option? Can we move back onto the fairway? The answer to that is no, sir. Let's just hit from here. That is so aggravating. This fucking software, dude. Part of it was my fault. I just don't feel like that ball flight path was straight, but the launch monitor's saying it was 34 yards offline to the right. Bitch moan, bitch gripe, complain, I get it. It's just, God damn it, it makes me mad. At least it's not OB, right? At least you're not pregnant. That's going to be in a bunker or short or something. All right, we got a little blow-up hole developing here. Usually after a shitty shot like that, you want to at least be like on the green. Another thin shot. So guys, this has just been an emporium of this hole. This entire hole was bad. Wasn't the drive like thin? Dude, let's put this one behind us and move on. That was so fucking bad. Holy shit, I just couldn't hit the golf ball. All right, let's check out another vomit-inducing TikTok here. I doubt we're going to finish both rounds before dinner. What do we got next in the old TikTok? People griping and moaning about child support and this and that and the other. All right, guys. This gal's name is Renee, and it's her styled by survival. And I'll read what she's saying, but it's not necessarily what she's saying. It's that she won't shut the fuck up and move on. She's got hundreds, if not thousands of TikToks that all say the same thing, that her husband, her ex-husband or whatever is this fucking abusive piece of shit. This one says, imagine waking up one day realizing your children's entire childhood passed you by while you stayed suffering in survival mode waiting for him to change. And she's got so many of these TikToks. I'm not victim shaming. I'm not victim blaming. I feel terrible for this woman. But like, how many hundreds or thousands of TikToks are you going to make that basically say, my ex-husband is an abusive piece of shit, or if she's still married to him? And then she gets all the people in the comments that are sympathizing with her and all of that shit. Like, lady, I understand bad things happen to good people, but you need to move the fuck on. Like, every one of her TikToks is her, like, crying into the phone or whatever. And I realize I sound like a monster right now, but this woman is like, needs to move on. She can't do this content forever. Renee, something by whatever. And it's just like, lady, I get it. Shitty things happen to good people. It's time to move on. There was some domestic abuse in my household when I was growing up, right? I'm an 80s/90s kid. Like, I saw some shit. I didn't love it. My young brain didn't know how to process it, for starters. Okay, that's going to be a nice little leaky, fadey fairway finder. No complaints. Oh yeah, guys, my name's Shelby Iverson. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to find it by my fucking handle. Sorry. So sorry. Let's hit a 9-iron here. Let's get a move on though. We don't want to hit in the water. Let's aim over here to the left of the green. All right, that was a slappy over the top. I can tell without even looking at the shit. But we're all right. The settings haven't been ratcheted up to diarrhea level yet. We good now? Yeah, we look good. I'm seeing a feed. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I knew something was wrong with that mic because it connected to OBS without me pulling it out of the microphone dispenser. So thank you. Some would probably prefer the stream without my voice in it, but so sorry. Oh, buddy, put it in the coop. What are we, 5 over? Good God, that sucks. All right, it's the Pro Tour. It's the SGT Pro Tour. We need to hit about a 130-yard shot. We're into soft greens. Thank Golf Jesus for that. I don't know what you missed. I think I was griping about the domestic violence lady again. I think I said some shit about quit bitching about it on TikTok and go like speak to the authorities or speak to a psychiatrist or something. That felt thin. Is that going to be wet? Guys, I couldn't miss a golf ball outside. I don't know what it is, but golf is, if your lower back suddenly gets tight, you're not going to have the same swing as you had when your back was not tight or right after you stretched. It's a very, very strange sport. We really need to hit, if we could hit like a couple of more yards, we wouldn't need to keep making these goddamn hero putts. We still might be above the cup because I tend to push the ball. Oh my fuck, that rolled right over the hole. This software shovelware, guys. I'm not asking for gigantic cups like Hot Shots Golf, but could you make the cup like a true 4.5 inches in diameter? Jesus Christ, I don't ask much. I'm a simple man. Somebody told me to try to drive this green last round. If you're in the chat, maybe I'm going to make your dreams come true here. I'm probably going to be over there in the red hazard area, though. Just saying. Let's keep it nice and shallow here. We might actually be okay. We're going to be to the right. Oh, I am lying through my teeth. That's wet, dude. Don't get angry. It's a video game. All right, what are our options here? That wasn't even a bad shot, dude. Next option, can we back up onto the fairway? Okay, there is that. You guys, there's a silver lining on every dark cloud. That's your silver lining. Yeah, I agree, Bad Lies. We're supposed to see some new simulation software. It's called True Golf or something. And it's supposed to come out this quarter. Q1 26, it's supposed to debut somewhere or something. I don't fucking know. You got too many people trying to make a living on using sim golf videos in GS Pro. GS Pro is the only place that you can play SGT. I don't see any software coming up and dethroning it. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. improve the physics, improve the graphics. I wouldn't say GS Pro looks too bad. I just have such a love-hate relationship with this shitty software. Oh, wow. That was so bad. I need to pay attention to how far I need to hit. Sometimes it's cute when my score sucks and we're having a good time and we're like, I don't care what my score is. But today, for some reason, it's making me fucking mad. 20 feet. It's making me mad, guys. I was gonna say, I will hard reboot this fucking computer. I swear to God. That ProTee software might be what I'm talking about. I thought it was called something True Golf or Core. It had the word True or Core in it. And I do have a computer right here. It's a little handheld one you put in your pocket. I guess I could look, but I'm trying to finish both of these rounds before dinner, and next one's gonna need to be like a speed round. Like only the best TikToks. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope you got some chores done or relaxed or got drunk or did whatever it is that makes you feel good inside. Oh my God, did we actually hit a little fader? Hallelujah. eBay, go find me a Tor ad, graphite design, DI6 stiff flex shaft. Go, do it. And I need it to have a ping tip on it because I don't want to do the extraction myself. Boom. All right, 150. Golf Core. Did you see, Bad Lies, do you mean Joe Legowski posts about it? That dude's fucking legit. All right, little fader. 2 little faders. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little faders. That was almost a gimme birdie. You guys, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to do whatever you want. I know you think you know what I was going to say there. Let's see here. If I was one of those guys that was monetized, I'd be like, if you guys are enjoying the stream, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that reminder button so you know when I release new content so that I can make money when you click on my fucking videos. Boom! There is no way I could ever be monetized. Dude, I cuss too much. I talk too much shit. We just got a birdie and we're still up six strokes. I guess there's that one. I watched the shit out of his content. He's the angry video game nerd. He used to be the angry Nintendo nerd like 100 years ago. James Rolfe. That dude cussed like a sailor. And unless he was demonetized, I would assume he makes a living from those videos. Because he's got millions of subscribers. Just like me. That was a good shot, but also keep in mind we were aimed clear to the left. I'll still take it. What are we doing here? 257 uphill. What's in my pocket? My wallet's in my pocket. That could be why I'm not golfing very well. Let's hit the 3-wood. You guys, I can't stick to one set of golf clubs. I've recently switched from my mini driver back to a regular old driver. The lab putter's probably never coming out of the bag. That shit has dropped lots of strokes off my score. And then, right, I bought that ping chipper, but I actually prefer the 58-degree wedge or the 54-degree wedge. And I usually don't buy used clubs, so it's an investment. Fade your ass back to the green, bitch. Oh, it ain't far enough. Guys, I hit a shot just like that today on the golf course. Right now, I'm pissed off that I'm not on the green. But if I was 35 yards from the pin on a long par 5, well, it's not a long par 5, I digress. Like, I'm happy. On the golf course, I'm happy with a bogey. In GS Pro, it's like if you ain't getting eagles and birdies, for some reason, it's like, I'm playing so terrible. I don't get it. We'll take that. We'll take that. Bad Lies says he just started his channel and he can't even get a person to watch it. It's so bad. Trying to get the OBS and everything to work. You do a great job. I appreciate the kind words, but it took time to get where I'm at. And it also took us seeing a lot of other people's shitty videos to figure it out, because I was like, I do like that, I don't like that, etc., so forth, and so on. So we're going uphill. Do you think we'll break more than a couple of cups? 16-footer. The answer is yes, Alex, we will break more than 2 cups. Excuse me. Is that a fucking bogey? No, that was for birdie. 23 under. This is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Just go out, have a good time. Play your 1990 Wilson staff irons and your shitty McGregor driver and just have a good time. It don't fucking matter. Hole. 185 yards over water. My ass is immediately puckering. Do I hit a 5-iron and try to get near the pin, or do I hit a 4-iron to guarantee I'm over the water? Questions we all must ask ourselves before striking a golf ball. Let's hit the 5-iron and see if we can do some miracle shit here. Oh! Fuck! Come on! You son of a bitch. God damn it, dude. We put so many golf balls in the drink on this round. This is the first fucking round. Oh, all right. We're over it. I don't know what this is. Is this a drop area? Is this the red tees? Who knows? 130. God, that was such a good shot, too. Fuck this game. Yeah, too late, brother. I shorted myself and I got wet. Not in a good way. Not in like a Dr. Dre video type of way. Oh, come on. Come on. That is, we'll take that shit all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Well, Bad Lies says whenever he thinks he can do it, he takes an extra club. It's kind of like never up, never in. Like if you don't hit the ball hard enough on the putting green, you can't get it in the hole no matter how good the line is. If you hit too much club, assuming that there's no OB or anything behind the hole, you're pretty much guaranteed to not be in the water like I was, right? So now we're back up to 7 over. Those are words of wisdom. I think there would be a lot more really good golfers if it weren't for egos. Just fucking saying. Tell me I'm wrong. My Shelby's brain said use a 4-iron and make sure you clear the water. Shelby's ego said use a 5-iron and try to drop one on the pin. And you see how that turned out. Oh God. Oh, golf. Golf, right? Here's my $60. I want to suffer for 4 hours. What is up, Brian? What landing turf is under the enclosure? If you're talking about this stuff, it's literally 5x5 mats that I have used carpet tape to secure to those spongy gym mats. You know those mats you see in like a weight room? That's all it is, brother. 143 yards to the pin. An 8-iron might get me there, but a 7-iron will guarantee, as long as I don't misstrike it, that I get over the water. So we're going to use Shelby's brain instead of Shelby's ego this time, and maybe get out of here with a par or a birdie. Stupid asshole. I can make it with a 5-iron. That's exactly right. We're over. We're in the bunker. That's fine. But we ain't in the water. That's what I should have done on that last hole. Brian, if you got any other questions, let me know. If you want to tell us where you're from, what your handicap is, any of that stuff that you want to talk about, we would love to hear it. Or if you just want to lurk in the shadows and watch me play mediocre golf, welcome. Welcome, my friend. All right, so we hit a good drive. We got over the water with a 7-iron into the bunker. Okay, we're scrambling for par. Is anybody really surprised at this point? I freaking doubt it. Notice I kept that very family friendly there. I said freaking. You ever hear a religious person that says words to cover up for cuss words? Like instead of saying hell, I'm from Utah, so you guys are probably aware of the local religious population here. The LDS Church, the Mormons. But they'll say like H-E double hockey sticks instead of hell or heck. Or instead of saying fuck, they'll say frick. It's like you're doing the same thing. You want to say a cuss word, but Jesus says you're not allowed to cuss. So you say something else instead. Also, I think that's going to not be enough. I think we're going to be in trouble if we hit that 10-footer. Let's see here. There we go. We wouldn't have made it if I'd have left it where it was before. All right, guys, 72. Par 72, we shot a 79. That's pretty good for the Pro Tour. Let's check its stats. We got this double plus, which I'm not very happy about. We got a lot of total putting. Pretty normal numbers for greens and fairways in regulation. I didn't take any mulligans this time. Just kidding, you can't take mulligans ever. Omaha, Nebraska. Are you near Offutt Air Force Base? Or are you an Air Force brat, maybe? If so, you're in good company, buddy. Retired Air Force here. Pro Tour, playing round 2 of 2. Okay, we got more stimp. We got longer. We're on black tees now, and we got more wind. You guys, I'm thinking I'm going to shoot about an 85. Okay, Brian's from Omaha, already asked a bunch of weird questions. Bad Lies is from Naples, Florida, and Back Patio Golfer, I should know this, is from Mobile, Alabama. I spent a few months in Alabama for a military school. Quite enjoyed it down there, actually. You want to know what I enjoyed the most? It's a place called Cece's Pizza. It's a fucking pizza buffet. Every Friday when we got out of school, I would change out of my uniform, go put on some civilian clothes, and I would bust ass to Cece's. Let me get some of that damn pizza buffet, bruh. Let's just leave it right there. Cece's Pizza. I'm basically a walking ad for them. That was years ago, though. I've been retired for 5 years. What, next month? That ain't bad. That's actually really good. Cece's Pizza. All right, Bad Lies says 84. I'm thinking 85. We got some wind blowing. We got to hit 91 yards. Let's hit the 50-degree wedge and adjust for the wind. Why aren't you aimed at the green? Why is this software so bad? Okay, so I got a sneaking suspicion I'm going to be in this bunker. So I'm going to club up one club. If we're back behind the pin, who fucking cares? I mean, that was a little thin. That's not exactly what I had in mind. But we're moving ever so close to, oh, this is just, oh my God, terrible. Let's putt. 108-foot putt, but we're down 20 feet. 20 inches, sorry. So we need to hit like a 90-foot putt. It's impossible to know where this son of a bitch is going to go. There's your heat map. Let's just leave it where it is. I can't see that far down. The beads stop. So let's hit a 90-foot putt. I don't even know how to hit a 90-foot putt. What the fuck was that? Can somebody tell me what just happened? Dude, I swear to God, I'm going to take these motherfuckers at GS Pro to the Better Business Bureau. What was that? Re-hit? What happened? Oh, there was one of those phantom colliders between the fucking fairway and the green again. I should know better. I should never ever putt off of the fringe. God damn it. All right, guys. There you have it. I don't even dare to putt right here, and in real life I would actually putt this shot. Goddamn garbage wear. Wow. Think positive thoughts. Puppies, kittens, cotton candy. Oh, no. You guys, we're racking the strokes up here. God, I hate this fucking software. Well, it's not the developer's fault. It's the course designer that does the colliders. I don't care. It's called quality control. My mortgage is on the line here. God damn it. What's in the chat? Brian says no military affiliation, but he knows the Bellevue area pretty well. You got the Unicore, and I'm in the process of getting GS Pro. Which Unicore are you running? Because I ran a iMini Lite, and I actually really liked it. I was sad when I had to sell it. And now I got a ProTee VX up here, and this old Square Golf launch monitor I've used like 4 times. That's it, buddy. That's it. It's my claim to fame. Is this one of those fairways you've got to hit pretty damn far to even get into? Yeah, buddy. If I was flying Fat Kid, I'd be fine. I'm not. Also, fun fact, flying Fat Kid is not actually fat. He's actually a very fit dude. Okay, there we go. Shit's really looking up. Okay, you got the iMini Lite. Do you have the black one or the white one? Because I think that white one is fucking sick. Like, I was going to spray paint my black one because I thought the gloss white one looked so good. Let's hit a 5 wood down into this clearing. Yeah, I don't have any problem with the square back patio. It's just I'm not going to use a $800 launch monitor instead of a $7,000 one. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, like, who would do that? But when I have used it, I've got a few videos. It's a really good launch monitor. It's missing a few things. Like, I think it has the capability to do slow-mo video like this one does, but I don't think they've implemented it. That's going to be fine. I took a lot of turf on that. Shelby, your over the top antics are not, you're not the right fit for YouTube. Okay, so the white one is only that less expensive one that's got a bunch of options cut out of it. Is it the iMini Core or something? It was on Amazon for super cheap during Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. And I was like, that thing looks so good. Like, I just want to buy it just to, like, look at it. All right, we got 100 yards into the pin, second hole. What the fuck is up with these right shots? Fucking dill hole. It wasn't bad. You guys, I really apologize for my foul language. I'm kidding, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Putting, we're on 12 stimp. We're gonna go over this hill. Let's just aim all the way to the right side of the circle, and then hopefully we don't wander so far that we're not in the circle at all. I just got this sneaking suspicion this son of a bitch is gonna break really hard. 39 feet down 19, so we only need to hit 39 down 19. We only need to hit a 10-foot putt. 39 minus 19 is 39, 29, 21. I'm getting old. Let's hit a 20-foot putt. If I'd hit a 10-foot putt, we'd have been in a lot of trouble. That's pretty hot. I hope it stops. It is not going to. 12 stimp, guys, is drastically different than 11. You're like, yeah, it's one point a stimp. It's 1 point a stimp and a lot of trouble. All right, what do we got here? We're +1 after I don't know how many holes. 2 holes. Fuck. Okay, we got a little sucker pin here. We're downhill. We got some wind. Let's just get something nice and safe onto the green. Bad Bad Lies says he likes the ProTee VX. Yes, it is a gnarly launch monitor. You get so much for your money. No annual fee. Yeah, back patio, I feel you. Sometimes there's just not enough space. Little over the top slappy slap there. We won't be wet, and that's what matters. I'm gonna text Mama and tell her that I'm gonna be a little late to dinner, and then I don't have to rush my shit here. We're not gonna get through all these TikToks. All right, we're doing a little bit better here. Back patio plays outside, so he has to bring his stuff in and out every time. You know, you've got like Tiger Woods' simulator, which is a stadium. You've got a Garmin R10 with a net and a hitting mat. There's this whole gamut of simulator stuff. And it's just like any other hobby. You can go absolutely ape shit with it, or you can try to stick to a budget. I think what we got to remember is what the objective is, right? And that's to enable us to hit golf balls on like after work at night, and when the golf course is closed and stuff like that. I'd say however you're doing it, keep doing it that way, and have a good time. I know I sound like a fucking motivational speaker right now. My golf buddies are in the chat. We're always trying to get each other to buy shit we don't need. I want to buy these Mizuno Pro irons. Mizuno Pro M13 and M15 irons. I mean, they do look sexy as shit. However, I've already got a set of blades here. I don't know if those are blades. They didn't look like blades. They look like muscle backs. Let's see what gut-wrenching TikTok we have for you guys now. Dude, fuck off. Shut up. Oh, that one's stupid. You're getting deleted. Dumb. Fuck off. Get out of here. Nope. Okay, this one's okay. It's some chick at a gas pump, and she's got her phone like this, right? Just everyday shit you see at a gas pump. And the caption is, "My husband forgot to put gas in my car, and now here I am at 2 p.m. in broad daylight, risking getting kidnapped, putting gas in my car." I don't know if she's trying to be funny. I make sure that my wife doesn't have to put gas in her car, but we've been married for 25 years, and she's my fucking ride or die, so the least I can do is bomb over to Maverick and fill her car up with gas. But I wouldn't say you need to like expect that. If the person does that for you, say thank you. But my husband forgot to put gas in my car. I hope she's trying to be funny. Let's assume she's trying to be funny. So there's a TikTok. There you go. Holy shit, are we on firm fairways? Did I not see that in the settings? Fairways are normal. That took a good little kick. Yeah, dude. If I'd have told my wife I wanted to put the simulator in the house proper, she'd have said, "Can we talk about this?" Which means, no. No, I'm just kidding. My wife's amazing. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. And then I'll know what you look like so I won't goldfish you. I'm sure you're a very handsome young man. Okay, we got lucky there. We slapped the shit out of the ball. It went toward the pin, but it was way too much club. In fact, I'm questioning what club Yeah, I grabbed the wrong club. I grabbed an 8 instead of a pitching wedge because I'm fucking stupid. I was like, why is that ball going so far? You guys ever done that on the golf course where you're on a par 3 and you grabbed a fucking 9-iron instead of a 6, or like a 6 instead of a 9? Mostly when you grab a 6 instead of a 9 and sail that son of a bitch way past the green, and you're like, what happened? Oh, I grabbed a 6-iron. How awesome is that for me? All right.
My husband forgot to put gas in my car.
Shut up! Guys, that's about as good as we could have done. Not going to really get the ball to check up too much because I don't possess that talent. But one day, maybe, just maybe. 16, 17, 23 here. Oh, come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. All because you grabbed the wrong club, you dumb shit. Hello, old rusty golfer. How are you? Back patio. How about, here, I'll rephrase my statement. I'll bet you're a handsome 65-year-old man. How's that? Yeah, I'm not that cool, dude. I'm not that cool. I think I would be able to tell if I grabbed like a 4-iron instead of like a 58-degree wedge. But I ain't that cool, dude. Nope. No, sir. No, sir. Let's see if Mama answered me yet. She has not. I'm probably divorced. Oh, there's that banana slice. God, I missed you so much. I missed you so much. Where have you been my whole life? Ooh, guys, this one's dangerous. Dangerous. We're hitting out of the rough. We got 200 yards to go on a par 4, which means we barely hit the golf ball. I'm going to try to get up here on the green with a 4-iron. That's about the best we can hope for here. Hopefully we don't get all slappy, because we'll be in trouble if we do that. That was thin. It's going to roll up and I'll hit some shitty approach shot and we'll bogey out of here. There you go. So much golf, so little time. That ain't gonna do it. Maybe we can putt in there to scramble. No, probably not. What else, guys? I can do some more shitty TikToks. Let's see, we got a little bit of a break going on, and it's going to be over about a 17-foot putt. Let's just go a few cups to the right and see where we end up. My guess is that we'll roll right over the hole and the ball won't go in. Nope. No such luck. Pars are boring. When GS Pro screws up, that gives me something to bitch about. Happy Saturday night, guys. Happy Saturday night. No slicey slicey. No slicey slicey. No slicey slicey. Get left. All right. I do like this shaft. I do like it. It feels good. It feels good inside me. Oh my God, that's disgusting. 173 to the pin out of the rough. A 5-iron might get there. Because what do you take? A 10% penalty out of the rough, which is going to add 17.3 yards to this shot. Let's just hit a 4-iron. Let's do what we talked about earlier and take more club than we think we need to take. And see where we're at when the dust settles. That's a fucking golf shot. Sit. Oh, we could have used a 5-iron. See? Golf is like playing the lottery. Sometimes you could feasibly win, but you're probably going to fucking lose. Oh, now we're not definitely getting a par. How do I keep fucking thinning the ball, dude? How far do I have to have my hands in front of me? Jesus, Jones, here. Let's try it again. There. Will this work? Jesus Christ. Like, do I really have to have my hands cocked at a 45-degree angle to not thin the fucking ball? Oh, getting a little spicy, guys. Jesus. Oh. It's about time for another shitty TikTok, too. You guys remember Dane Cook, the comedian? I thought he was quite funny. Dated Jessica Simpson or some shit. Was in a couple of movies. That ain't too bad. Get left. Okay, we're going to have to do some calculations out of the rough. I mean, yeah, dude. Did I use the 5-iron and instead of it being a perfect shot, I shanked the shit out of it? No. The more you play, the more predictable the game gets, but we're just going to blast this goddamn golf ball as hard as we can down the left with a 3-wood. Just like that. Whee! Okay. Here's another chance to use the old 58-degree wedge, guys. Let's see here. I'll cock my hand so far forward I can't possibly thin this son of a bitch. I mean, it's working. We went coast to coast and I don't dare to putt, but that worked. Let's do it again. Oh my God, that actually works. Have I been doing this wrong the whole time? I really wish my wife would text me back and tell me that we were okay to be late for dinner. I haven't seen shit yet. She'll see it when she checks her phone again. Hey, Bad Lies, what do you mean early 2000s was the best for what? I don't disagree with you, because that's kind of when I was coming of age. Not quite, but what specifically are you referring to? Also, we've got a 220-yard par 3 into the wind here. That makes me happy. I don't think I can even get there with a 5-wood. Not into the wind. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, that's going right. Fuck my life. Come on. Bounce left. Dude, it was a good shot. Anyway, we're almost due. I'm actually excited to try this 58-degree wedge. We were almost in the hazard right there, guys. 45. Let's lean this son of a bitch way forward here, like crazy forward. Oh my God, that actually works. Okay. Dude, I'm going to stop talking shit now. That actually works. Will it work outside on real grass? I don't know. That's to be determined. I think we're playing Friday. Oh yeah, Dane Cook. Was he early 2000s? Because I remember my wife and I had just gotten stationed up in Montana, like I was brand new out of tech school. Dane Cook, Dave Chappelle, like you can't not mention Dave Chappelle. That dude's a legend. 16-footer, let's see if we can make it in the cup. No break, huh? Well, that's disappointing. Did I push it? A little bit. All right, guys, the score's slowly growing. Let's play this hole and then look at another shitty, vomit-inducing, IQ-reducing TikTok. Do you like that? Vomit-inducing, IQ-reducing TikTok. Dude, I should have been one of those famous white rappers. Let's see here. Can we stay on the tee here? There we go. Thank you. Your cooperation is much appreciated. The management. That's the wrong direction. We're going to be hitting out a deep rough. Decisions. What do we got here? You guys, we are a cunt hair away from being out of bounds. What was that shot I just hit? I'm starting to see some stuttering in the replay. Let's dial the graphics back a bit. Maybe that helped. There we go. I can't possibly get out to the green from here, so we're just going to hit a prayer. Ball's going to go right out of this lie, and we really got to get a hold of it. It's a downhill lie. It's not conducive to this club whatsoever. So we got to give this son of a bitch a ride here. Get the fuck out of here. Go! 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 240 carry. That would have been 240 yards of carry. Right off the fairway. I haven't exploded one of these MAXFLIs in a while. See ya, Bad Lies. Appreciate you coming into the chat. I'll hit you up on Discord. Oh. Hey, Mo, I just saw your message. I'm sorry. The simulator's in my garage bay, but I'm using software called GS Pro, Golf Simulation Pro, although I think that's a pretty loose term. Let me know if I answered your question. That's the wrong golf club. But you do hit real golf balls with real golf clubs. My launch monitor's up here on the ceiling. It's a ProTee VX. Just let me know if you have any other questions, my friend. I am glad and happy to answer them. There you go. Can't even talk. Is that the number? That's going to be short. Oh, hell no. That was a good shot. Whee! Let's finish this hole out and look at another awesome TikTok. She's leaking pretty hard to the right. Just do a thing and hit the ball. Downhill, 15 foot. Oh, that was close. I think we're putting again. No. Video game Jesus saved us just now. 250, we'll hit up here. Oh, wait, I owe you a TikTok. I owe you a shitty TikTok. It's mostly making fun of people because I'm a bully. I'm just kidding. I'm not a bully. Hey, Mo, I'm not a bully. I'm just a guy hitting golf balls in his garage, okay? All right. So we've got this huge boobed woman here, right? She feels this needs to be a part of her TikTok. And she says, the most attractive muscle on a man, a fully developed frontal lobe. I don't even know what to say. I know she's joking, but the frontal lobe is not a muscle. There you go. That's why I screen captured that one. Guys, we're playing a driver, 9 degrees aloft. Boom. I could dial it down to like 7.5 degrees, but honestly, that scares the shit out of me. All right, here we go. Oh, no. Stay out of that shit. Go. Go. Oh, do we have a look at the green? Yes. We got a bit of tree trouble. Let's check the colliders on the tree. Yeah, Mo, they look really good. It's crazy, though, that there's actually simulation software that looks a lot better than this does. This is just kind of like the main simulation software. Guys, this tree doesn't have any colliders until you get over closer to the tree trunk. So I think we're good to try and drop a ball pretty close to the pin. We got a tailwind. We should be good to go, providing that I can hit this 50-degree wedge worth 2 shits here. That was a little toey. Yeah, we're in no man's land. Guys, really good drive. Really bad approach shot. I should just throw this fucking club in the garbage. It gets me in nothing but trouble. It's kind of like a stripper. I'm just kidding. I'm married. Happily. And I'm not just joking. I don't do that shit. Let's see here. Keep rolling. Come on. You'd make Fred Durst happy there. You'd make him proud. All right, maybe we can sink this putt. Yeah, Mo, let me know if you have any other questions, please. I'm here to help. 7-foot putt. Oh, isn't that fun? Guess what we're doing? We're putting again. You guys, those leaky little fucking short putts are so annoying. We're going to take a double if we don't make this. And statistically, you ain't going to make a 9-foot putt anyway. Statistically. Professional golfers only sink 50% of putts at 8 feet or greater. I'm not making this up. You can check for yourself. Okay, maybe we can be done by 6 p.m. I don't have a round of golf planned for tomorrow. We're still watching Christmas movies, if you can believe that. On purpose, because I love them. Something just broke over here. Something just broke. Did I just break a tee? Yeah, guys, I fucked this tee up. It's taken like 2 months to break this K2T, and I've been beating the piss out of this son of a bitch. Like, that was a 300-yard drive, 150 mile an hour ball speed, and this thing just now broke. All right, we'll retire it. I might have to take a timeout to build a new tee real quick. Should I just do that now? I bought a whole bunch at one time here. I bet all you hear is crinkle, 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 huh? Son of a bitch, where is all the stuff I want here? Is this what I want? Is this what I want? What do I want? Maybe this is what I want. I don't want to do this on camera. The tee's broken anyway. We can cut it. Why do I have a wine bottle opener down here? Here, we can use this tee in the interim. Hopefully we don't hit too many pop flies with it. It's a little taller than I normally use. Guys, I use a really short tee for driver. 118 to the pin. We're close to the water too, and I don't even want to mess with it. I almost got hit in the nose there. Almost got hit in the nose. Oh, that stinks. Sadly, that's going to be a good shot, but that was super thin. Sorry you guys had to see that. Well, yeah, why don't you just keep rolling? Fucking piece of shit. Okay, my wife says it's okay if I'm late for dinner. Now I will not be beaten about the head and neck. Let's put these tees back. I know I'm just going to kick that box of shit everywhere if I don't. We're going 36, 37 feet here. We should break into the circle. We should break into the circle. That wasn't even a good putt. Good distance, so I guess that's really all that matters, right? 277, let's hit over here. We got a bit of wind that's going to want to push us over to the left. Enough chit chat, let's hit the ball. Enough chit chat. Oh, see, that's a little bit taller than I'm used to. Hopefully we don't hit a pop fly here, guys. I'll try not to hit one. It's slicing, it's dicing. We have no shot at the hole. Well, we might. Let's check the distance. 250. That's a big Texas-sized hell no there. Let's go over and lay up down here. 2.9 left. Looks like the chat died. That's fine. I don't blame you. Some potty mouth golfer here on a Saturday night. I can't believe we didn't hit a collider on that tree. So the 4-iron's going to go right to the front of the fairway. Nice shot. Well executed. Nice, nice shot. 50 yards. Look at me like patting my own back and shit. You're doing so good, little buddy. Uh-oh. We got way under that. Thank video game Jesus that we are not in the water. Let's see here. 58-degree wedge in hand. Oh no. We're really shitting the bed here. This is some highly rookie golf here. Look at this putt we have to make. We're not going to make it. 19 feet. I mean, maybe we are going to make it. No, of course we're not. Is that a bogey or a double? Oh, it's just a regular one. Escaped unscathed. Guys, let's check out another TikTok. We usually have some bangers, but no bangers this time. There's some pretty bad TikToks here. We'll delete this one. Okay, so this girl says her week was ruined because a man chose the treadmill next to her at the gym when all the other ones were open. If it's that easy to ruin your fucking week, you need to develop some coping skills, or maybe go see a mental health professional. And I'll tell you by the looks of you, he didn't get on the treadmill next to you because he was trying to get in your pants. Jesus. My week, not her fucking day, her week was ruined because the dude got on the treadmill next to her at the gym.
My month is ruined.
Shut up. Fucking clam. God damn, dude. Your week is ruined. I know she's joking, and I know she is trying to solicit the exact reaction I gave her, but I need shit to make fun of on the channel while I golf, because none of you are here for the golf, okay? I'm not under any false pretenses here. I'm hitting a 7-iron. A little slappy. Hopefully we clear the water. That's actually not a bad shot. You can bet your bottom dollar I am not putting out of that fucking fringe though. No sir, not after what happened in round 1. You must be out your goddamn mind. That just ruined my whole week because I didn't land on the green. You guys, this could go a lot of different directions. Hopefully I don't hit that hill and roll down. But I think we can manage here. Nope, let's just blow it clear past the hole. So we're totally taking a bogey here. Maybe we got a flat putt though. It's not a bad putt, but on a prior round, I did roll back down that hill and almost into the bunker. So we're not doing that. Things we're not doing. That. 15 feet slightly downhill. Do not overcook it or you will roll down the hill. Oh, thanks for that, GS Pro. Fucking trash software. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm actually not kidding. Let's hit right there. Guys, there's a pretty good chance of us taking a penalty here, and I don't want to. We're already 8 over par. Let's just hit a little fairway finder over to here, like a 5 wood. Let's just hit a 4-iron, a nice safe 4-iron. Fool me once, shame on you, or whatever. Oh, so slappy. That was toey. It's in the fairway. Probably only went the distance of maybe a 8-iron. Yeah, maybe a 7-iron. So we got 150 into the pin, and we're hitting into a headwind. Don't go in the water. Do not go in the water. That's totally going in the water, isn't it? Okay. We're going to play it as it lies. Another toey shot. It wasn't toey. It was just super over the top. You guys, I'm still trying to learn how to golf. Flag line. So the flag line is the best option, but we lose a stroke there. We're going to play it as it lies. And we know we got to hit the ball kind of hard. 21 yards is going to end up turning into like 26, 27 yards. That ball didn't go right at all. Don't make me putt out of that shit. I ain't putting out of that shit. You fooled me once already. We're not doing that. All right, bogey, bogey. Okay, we're 9 over. We're slowly getting to the point. I think somebody said I was going to shoot an 84. Bad Lies said I was going to shoot an 84, and we're getting there. We're getting there. We're 9 over now, but this is the SGT Pro Tour. It is by no means easy, and then the Tips Tour is just a nightmare. I think somebody in the chat, I think Back Patio Golfer said that the person in first place is 23 under par. You can see we're close to that score, but I don't think we're quite going to make it, unfortunately. Golly. Son of a bitch. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Just why do you need to ask me? Yeah, I'm gonna not take a stroke every time. You know? Every time. Like 10 times out of 10, I'm gonna play it as it lies. Why must you ask? That 3-wood was knocked into orbit. It would have gone 240 carry if I wasn't in that lie. But you can see I lost about 80 yards out of that lie. Also, don't hit 3-woods out of deep rough. Pro tip. And we're not playing on soft greens. So I need to really quit doing this whole rolling past the green or rolling past the pin thing. 54. And that ain't gonna cut it. Guys, we'll get there eventually, okay? You can't be bleeding strokes if you want to place in these events. It's got to be 300-yard drive on the green in 2. 300-yard drive on the green in 2. And if you think I'm joking, I'm not. And you can't just be on the green in 2. You've got to be 23 under par after 2 rounds. You can't just be on the green. You got to be within like several feet of the hole. I'm not joking. Also, my intent was never to win any of this stuff. Oh, wow. Did you guys see that shit? That's kind of cool. My intent was never to win any of this. I just want to get some points here and there toward the World Golf rating or whatever on SGT. That was the ever in... Oh, my God. That was ever my only intent. You guys, I have mental issues. I'm just kidding. This is my 3rd round of 18 today. 2 in the simulator and 1 outside. Jesus Christ. Guys, we got to find a shorter tee. I'm trying to overcompensate because of the tee. Oh, of course it's on a fucking par 5. All right, so let's take the 3-wood. I think we can find a shorter tee. I mean, it still went 178, but I almost got decapitated. We're going to have to swap that tee out. Or maybe that's fine. Maybe that tee's fine. We'll keep playing. Because it was thin, it didn't hit off the crown of the club. Maybe we're fine. All right, maybe we stop trying to hit the ball into the next galaxy and just get good contact. 172 into the pin. Wind's blowing. The winds of change are blowing, boy. That's 3 thin shots in a row. That's going to be in the bunker. That's 3 thin shots in a row, folks. I'm glad that we only have 2.5 more holes to go because I think the magic has left the building here. I mean, that was a pretty good shot. Of course, we're going to have to fucking putt, though. Ooh, and it's leaky, too. Scheisse. It's uphill, probably right there. 11 feet. Oh, wow. Are we putting again? Okay, guys. We're slowly creeping up to that score. What we at? 72. We're at 82 now. We got a few more holes to play. And let's look at a TikTok here. It is, Jesus, it's already 6:05. That one's stupid. I don't know why I captured it. Not good. This dude says, remember back in the day when you hugged a girl and it felt all soft? Now they're wearing those waist trainers, those Spanx. And it feels more like you're hugging a police officer. Like if a police officer's wearing their body armor. That's actually kind of funny. And sadly true. What are we doing here? Guys, we're on the struggle bus here. We need to hit about 200 yards, so let's hit a 4-iron and make sure we're at least over. Maybe we're in that bunker, maybe we're not, but at least we'll be over. And I can feel my lower back tightening up. I think we've had enough for today. I already walked 18. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I didn't ride, I walked. So here we go. That was very slappy, and hopefully we're over the water. Bounce up. Don't roll down. Oh, thank God. Thank video game Christ. Whew. Let's chip up near this pin. 23. Oh, well, don't stop there. Oh, Jesus. Has anyone ever seen a ball actually do that on a green? That was a little bit dramatic. Like, your wife's had too much red wine dramatic. That was a little dramatic. I'm just getting to the point where I don't give a shit. All right, so that's probably a bogey. Dude, I think back patio, not back patio, but bad lies only is going to be almost like on the mark here. We've got a par 4. Let's see if we can quit thinning shit off the tee. Dude, you might be like right on the mark for my score. What's over there? Are we right behind a tree? Oh man, come on, we gotta lay up. I mean, I could do something stupid. Nah, it ain't worth it. Let's lay up, and I think you might be exactly correct about my score on this round. 168. I mean, to be fair, you said 85, I said 84, so neither of us are too far off. There's another thin shot. All right, guys, I think the magic is well worn off at this point. Hey, Hydros. This whole setup was about 25,000 bucks. I get that question a lot, so I already have it in the chamber. Let's see here. The ball's going to want to go a little right. Let's just hit an easy little wedge here. I've been thinning the shit out of everything, so hopefully we can get over that and not be in the water. I think we're going to be wet, boys. The magic is gone at this point. Fuck my life. Can we move back on? Okay, I can move back. Drop ball, 82. Let's use the same club and just get over there. Too many rounds of golf today, guys. That wasn't a bad shot. Okay, let's do it. Let's chippy chip into this ring. We'll close the video out. Maybe look at one more shitty TikTok. These greens are 12 stimp. Normal greens at 12 stimp here. So you don't need much. That might still, we're still going to have to putt. Guys, this is only the Pro Tour. The Tips Tour is like 13 stimp firm greens. Like it's vomit inducing. It's difficult. If you're gonna play that shit, just play it for fun. All right, what do we end up with? We were both wrong. He said 84, I said 85. It's actually an 86. This scorecard is fucking horrible. And I was getting off the tee pretty good, but we see we're playing 7,000 yard tees, so a man can only do so much with 150 mile an hour ball speed. These stats are okay. A lot of bogeys. The round was entirely too long. We had a whopping 2 greens in regulation, which you're going to see happen a lot when you get too far back on the tips. Hey, back patio. I think there's about a 10 to 15 stroke difference between indoor and outdoor. So if the guy's going 23 under par over 2 rounds, he's probably going maybe a couple of strokes under par on each round if he's outside. That's my 2 cents on the subject. Once you learn how to use the software, and you've obviously got to be able to hit a ball straight or none of it will work. But once you learn the software and you know, like I've been preaching, you know what penalty you get out of what lie. Like I know I lose 50% speed out of a greenside bunker. Then there's lots of stuff you can do. But none of that is going to help if you can't hit a ball straight. So if you go look at some of these guys' videos, JT Walsh is a good one to go watch. He's bombing the ball down the fairway like 300 yards, straight down the fairway 300 yards. Everything's straight. Everything's like 0-0 horizontal or vertical launch angle. Like straight, straight, straight. And then he's really good at reading putts. I don't know how bad they play outside, but like Joe Legowski used to be a professional golfer. Anyway, I digress. I am severely late for dinner, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bust out to the GS Pro splash screen. Let's look at one more shitty TikTok, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Let's do this one just because it's an easy kill. Don't pay attention to what it's trying to say. Just listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. When only 2 people supposed to known something and it gets out, why get mad at everyone else when only 2 knew? Common sense ain't common no more. Let me read that one more time for effect. When only 2 people supposed to known something and it get out, why get mad at everyone else when only 2 knew? Common sense ain't common no more. There's 0 punctuation, and I barely fucking understand what this person's saying. If you're gonna go to the effort of making a fucking TikTok, like put that shit into a Word document or into Google first, so that it can tell you how fucking stupid you sound. Jesus Christ. Maybe English isn't your primary language. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I got some stuff to answer on whatever. What were we calling it? Discord. I'll get a hold of you guys once I get in bed and start my doom scrolling marathon. You guys, this has been a rough couple of rounds. Please give me some grace. I'm a 17 handicap golfer in real life, and that was the SGT Pro Tour. So there's only one tier above that, and that's the Tips Tour, which I have no business playing, and I might not play it at all, but we'll see how I feel in the morning. We did okay. We're not going to place anywhere worth a shit, I will tell you that right now. If we bring up the standings, I'm guessing I'm deep into the 200s. But if we go into tours, tips, pro, excuse me. This week is the course we just played twice, and we want to sort to who finished, and I look for myself. You'll see we're in 190th place, 21 over par. If we go to net, and I search for myself, finished, and I search for myself, Turbo Talon, we're in 179th. So that's fucking hilarious that my handicap is 1 on this tour. It's a 1. That is not correct. I don't know what's going on. That's not correct. If I was a 1, I wouldn't be shooting like 12 over par in both rounds. That's a little egregious. Anyway, guys, that's where we stand in the Pro Tour. Feel free to go in and search and see who's up there. Hell, let's just look now. I'm already late for dinner. Let's check. I have actually never... Okay, you got Bandsager, a cute little play on words. JT Walsh is the guy I was just talking about. He usually posts the videos here, but he's got a bunch of videos. All these guys here that are in the top, I don't plan on beating these guys ever. They've probably been golfing since they were young children. But some of these guys post videos on YouTube. If you want to go watch them and feel bad about yourself, by all means, go for it. That being said, I'm going to get out of here and go eat some dinner. You guys, I appreciate you joining up and being active in the chat. If you want to subscribe, go for it. If you don't. I don't make money doing this. I just try to have a good time. But happy Saturday night. Don't get too drunk. If you do get too drunk, try to down a Gatorade or two before bed so you don't feel too shitty in the morning. This is Turbo Talon Golf signing out for the night. We'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe, if I can get out of bed. Later.